This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Monica Dean. Let's get right into your top local stories on this Friday. A bicyclist died this morning after a head-on collision with another cyclist at Lake Murray. This happened around 7:30 on the Lake Murray North bike path. Police say the bicyclists were going at a pretty good speed before crashing into each other. One of them died. The other was taken to a nearby hospital. No word on their condition. For the latest on this story, head to our website, NBC7.com. The highly anticipated murder trial for Larry Millete has now been delayed to March. Millete is accused of murdering his wife Maya more than 4 years ago. The reason for the delay is unclear, but attorneys familiar with the case believe it will be the final postponement after a number of delays. Milliete's defense team are due back into court next month to iron out what questions prospective jurors will be asked. The trial is expected to last about 3 months. Maya Millete was last seen in January 2021. Her body has never been found. An investigation is now underway after a stabbing at a Mission Beach restaurant. San Diego police say this all started around 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Witnesses say a man was initially on the beach and appeared to be under the influence. Investigators say he was confronted by a bystander, then walked into Moe's Steakhouse and stabbed the bartender 7 times. The bystander who spoke with him followed him into that restaurant and then helped to stop the attack with a rock.
Other people that work at the bar also stepped in and hit him with bar stools or whatever they could find to subdue him until the officers arrived several minutes later.
Investigators say this appears to be a random attack. We're told the bartender was hospitalized but is expected to be okay. A San Diego police officer is planning to sue the department, accusing SDPD of sexual harassment. Stephanie Cockrell claims she's the victim of harassment, discrimination, and retaliation. The 13-year veteran says despite her outstanding performance reviews, she was subjected to repeated harassment during her divorce from a fellow officer. We've reached out to the department for a response. We have not heard back. That lawsuit is expected to be filed in the coming weeks. When you think of public transit, you don't necessarily think of dancing, but today that is exactly what MTS and San Diego Dance Theater celebrated. NBC7's Brooke Martell takes us to Trolley Dances, a tradition that's been around apparently for 3 decades.
Trolley Dances is about taking dance everywhere, and this weekend, all the world's a stage.
The dances are outside, which is pretty cool to see, and it's site-specific choreography, so the dance was designed for the place you are in, at the park, at Town and Country, at the movie theater, at the library, which is places you don't expect to be a theater, but it becomes a theater.
Friday through Sunday, if your trolley stop is Fashion Valley, Hazard Center, or Fenton Parkway, there's a chance you might see this.
We follow a tour guide, and he takes you to each and every dance, and he guides you through the trolley, the line you have to take, and they'll bring you back.
Maribel Durazo is the general manager of San Diego Dance Theater. She says spectators and attendees can expect 6 8-minute dances featuring 6 choreographers and over 55 performers.
And the magic of dance is just like it transmits joy. And sometimes the dances speak about certain topics or things that we are living as a community. So that's always also very touching to people.
The tradition is celebrating dance and creativity in settings turned stages. From Fashion Valley, Brooke Martell, NBC7.
Trolley Dances tours run every hour from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. Some shows are sold out, but you can buy tickets online or in person at the Fashion Valley Transit Center. Chief Meteorologist Sheena Parveen joins us now with a look at your Friday forecast. Happy Friday.
Hi there. As we head through the day today, it's going to be dry, sunny, warm, still feeling a little bit muggy though. Mid-80s inland, upper 70s along the coast. Mountains could see a stray shower chance, but most of the day we should be dry, mid-70s. Deserts mid-90s. The weekend looks pretty good. We're going to have a little bit of a rain chance though by the end of it. So tomorrow at the coast, upper 70s, inland valleys about the mid-80s, mountains around 80 tomorrow, deserts near 100 degrees. Sunday we could start to see a little bit more tropical moisture try and move in. Slight rain chance. Your 10 days coming up.
All right, thank you. In California, wildfires aren't a matter of if, they are a matter of when. And we're checking in with local emergency responders about what they're doing to stay prepared. And it's like ordering groceries straight to your door, but instead of coming from the store, it's coming straight from a local farmer. How this farm-to-table service works, we'll tell you coming up next.